Good day, each and everyone around the globe. My name is Ishmael from South Africa. Firstly, today I would like to congratulate the South African rugby team for winning the World Cup last night. I say go Boke. And I also would like to apologize to all my viewers because I've been missing my upload schedule like crazy. And it was not due to the choice made by me. It was, the responsibilities that I have got outside YouTube that has been driving me crazy. And my health was not so well. I've been in and out of the hospital due to the fact that, I just want to remind you something, guys, before I carry on with today's episode. This channel is meant to bring awareness to the people. With that said, I'm referring to the upcoming or upgrowing, I'm actually targeting the people that are going through certain things that might be similar to what I went through, and that is most probably at a younger age. So this channel is mainly to bring awareness to the people, and whatever that I'm talking about here, I haven't really gotten to the middle or to the end of the topic, but I can guarantee you that my health has been affected big time due to this, and I was not aware that I could be this affected, and that's why I'm always in and out of the hospital, making sure that I'm okay. So I also wanna kind of the male species. We male tend to think we're not supposed to visit the doctors. We're not supposed to seek medical attention because we kind of believe that we are very strong. And trust me, if you have situations that are like happening in you, be it medical condition or psychological situations, kindly seek help as soon as you can. And that's what I'm doing. I never thought I would be visiting hospitals. I thought I was the strongest of them all when I was younger. You will hear when we carry on with the story what I thought about myself. And currently, I've been to the hospital and I've been diagnosed with a situation, with a condition called PTSD. The doctor told me its full meaning is post-traumatic stress disorder, because I didn't get assistance when I was younger, when I needed the assistance the most, and that led into me getting sick later on. It's 20 years late now, and I'm starting to feel the consequences of what I thought I would conquer when I was younger. So this is going to be episode 4 of my story, guys, and from now on the story is going to change. I'm not going to be smiling often because it gets into me. It really gets into my bloodstream for me to kind of like feel like sometimes I think about what happened long ago and I cry just alone. So this is going to basically be taking a U-turn. So I've been telling you about my mother and my father, the absence of my father for many, many years. And I ended up telling you about his return. And his return was basically not so good, because the lifestyle in the family had to change and just adjust to whatever he has been. So on the last episode, which was episode number 3, I've been talking to you about my father taking me and my brother to a guy's house. The guy that we really loved, with the guy that we really cherished, with the guy that we've been praying that, can this just be our father? Because we were missing that fatherhood or father figure in the family. You get the point? So what then happened is that we went there to that gentleman's house, and I've been telling you that I was so scared that we are going, and I've heard about my father. I've heard that my father was like, a notorious, he was a gang, whatever, here in Johannesburg, and now he's forcing me and my brother to take or to go with him to that guy's place. And take note, we loved the guy. We don't want anything bad to happen to the guy. And when we got there, because when I was younger, I overheard people, remember I said, People would talk about my father as a man who is, what can I say? I mean, people were scared of him. People didn't want to talk more about my father because they were really scared of him. So now he's taking us in the morning. My mom went to go fetch the firewood in the mountains with my granny, I guess. I was young, I can't remember all the details. We go in there. The moment we got there, he opened the gate, and then I saw a gun on my father's, waist. It was sitting, I think, on a 3 o'clock side. And I realized that this is going to be a problem, because I heard that my father doesn't take no for an answer. Wherever he goes, he destroys. That's what I heard about him. So we got there. He opened the gate, forcefully opened the gate, and the mother of the other gentleman was there sitting outside. And I don't know whether she knew my father or not, but she just kind of responded. And then when my father greeted, she responded. And then luckily, and very much luckily, the guy was fully aware that my father is back. And he was aware that he was in trouble. So he saw him. I don't know if you know the African style, houses, the round-shaped houses. That man was staying in one of his mother's old round house with a couple of windows around the round shape. And then he saw us walking in, and then he managed to jump out of the window on the other side. And then he jumped the fence, and then I think he ran away. His mother was talking to my father, and she said, let me go find him. And then when she got to the house, the window is wide open. The guy has jumped, and the guy has ran away. The guy ran away to a point where he actually never came back. He ran away to Gauteng, to Johannesburg. He just went straight to the taxis, and he just disappeared because, he was afraid of him. And we had to go back home. When we got back home, we find my mother. Take note, my father is very, very angry. And please don't lose the spot, because here I'm talking about my father, who was very, very much absent for years, and my mother tolerating everything that was happening for many years. And now my father has just come back. You get the point? My father has just come back after, I don't know if I can say decades. No, not decades, but a couple of years. I think it has been, my father would be absent for like 2 years without contacting. So we were never sure whether he was still alive or not. So in this case, I'm giving it to you to judge, to make a judgment on whether my mother was wrong by finding herself another partner, or she was right by doing so. According to me, my opinion is that she was right. There's no normal person who can wait many, many years for somebody who doesn't even make a plan to contact. Understand, long ago, the contact, technology was not kind of like wide like today. Yes, it was difficult to make contact, but I mean, I think my mother stayed long enough until she made a decision. So we got back home, and my mother is back from the mountains with my granny. And the rest we're going to follow on the next episode, which is going to be episode 5 of my story. I thank you so much for tuning in.